Hello everybody, it's your boy the Almighty Green Talent coming at you once again with a video intercepting a pass thrown by the quarterback, and I'm taking it to the end zone for the 6-point score with the kicker kicking the extra field goal to make it 7 points for the victory at hand. Now, of course, you guys have already heard, if you haven't seen some of the Eagles content creators out there making video about what happened today. Howie Roseman, general manager of the Philadelphia Eagles, have decided to do some cuts today. And one of the guys who made it noted is Jason Huntley. He's the running back who, if you guys remember, he was the running back who scored our only touchdown in that game in the fourth quarter with like 2 minutes left in the game. We lost that game 41-10. And some more guys have been cut today as well. I can't exactly figure out who the guys are off the bat, but these are some guys that are no names. I can't think of the guy's name off the bat. I know Clark is one of offensive tackle. Clark was cut today. Jason Huntley. A couple of cornerbacks, I believe, and a defensive end. These guys have been cut today by the Philadelphia Eagles. Now they're down to, I think, 75, I believe. And tomorrow, they got to get it down to 53. So that's going to be the major big cut right there. So, with that being said, after those guys are cut, then you got the remaining days of this week. We're going into the next following week, which is the week of the preseason. So, I mean, it just been a lot of stuff happening today on the Philadelphia Eagles side of the field. I'm just gonna be honest with you. From what I've seen in the last three preseason games, the game against the New York Jets, we lost that game fair and square. And the game against the Cleveland Browns, we should have lost. We won that game by 1 point. And in game against the Miami Dolphins, who we lost 41-10 in that game, I mean, it was just complete bad play all around. The second and third strings wasn't doing pretty good. The entire first and second half of all three games, you know what I'm saying? The starters started in the first quarter of the Jets game and against the Cleveland Brown game. And after that, everything just fell apart. So I'm sure Howie Roseman saw all what he had to see, making his cuts now. So now he got to decide who they're going to keep, how many players they're going to keep on both sides of the football, how many defensive ends, how many defensive tackles, how many linebackers, how many safeties, how many defensive backs, corners, how many offensive linemen, tackles, guards, and centers. How many quarterbacks they're going to keep, how many running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends they're going to keep. So it could be a hell of a mess between now and tomorrow, because the way it's looking now, it's kind of bleak, because see, now you got 31 other teams that are going to be making cuts. So teams are going to be trying to rush to see what's out on the waiver wire, bring them on in to replace the guys that have been cut. You know what I'm saying? And then, not only that, with the 53-man roster, that's not even guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Because they may keep a few guys on 50-man roster, they probably can cut them guys and bring in some better guys off the waiver wire. So, I mean, a lot can happen between now and tomorrow. And it's just crazy out there. It really is. Sorry, my eyes feel a little squinchy. They kind of burning right now, so I'm just trying to make it quick and I can pop so I can get off this video with you guys. But I just want to go ahead and make some pointers about what's going on in this regular season. I mean, not the regular season. I mean the preseason game, which is not completely over now. So it's just that a lot of teams are gonna be running on the, like I said, they're gonna running the waiver wire to figure out who's out there, who they can bring in to replace certain guys. Because like I said, the 50-man roster is not really promised. You know, you got Mike Epps, who the Eagles are high on, but he could get cut as well. Then they got with the boy named Andrew. They can name him Andrew. I can't think of the name off the back, but it's Andrew something. I can't figure it out. But I mean, It depends on what's out there with the waiver wire going on. It depends because it's just so much stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? That's going on right now, and I'll be glad when it's officially done. So the 53-man roster could be officially final after they cut certain guys off the final roster cuts between today, what will happen today, and what's going to happen tomorrow. Because tomorrow will be the major big one. It could be at least 20 more guys gonna be cut from this roster. 20 more extra guys. So you always try to cut the least talented and keep the ones that are talented, but at the same time, you gotta have a mixture of both. You can have all complete talent. You gotta have some guys that can be some backups, second and third string guys that can come in and most importantly contribute if a guy have a season-ending injury or could be out for a certain amount of days, certain amount of weeks or months, depending the type of injury that they have. Then you also gotta have uh 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 um let me see. You also have to have good players all the way around. You really have to because talent doesn't make talent. You have to create. You have to build that talent and motivate the talent to become better on both sides of the field and special teams as well. So I mean, and then not only that, teams can only keep up to 6 players on a perfect squad. So with all the guys that being cut now from all 32 teams of the NFL, teams are gonna be running to get players signed to the perfect squad pending on position. Um, and since we've had the most damages done on offense and defense, I expect the Eagles to have 6 players on defense, 6 players on offense, and they may have some guys they probably going to keep. You know what they call it, a security blanket. They may keep a couple extra guys, for security reasons in case something happens on the practice squad when the guys get promoted. They go to the practice squad after being there for security reasons. They the practice squad from practice squad to the active roster. So I mean, a lot can go down between now, tomorrow, and especially the 50-man roster if it's final. Like I mentioned earlier in the video. So without any further ado, I hope you guys have a good night. I just want to make this video, you know what I'm saying, because I pretend to make it today, but I haven't had a chance. But now, since I have the chance to make the video, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to and finish it finally because there's more to come with the 50-man roster. I might make another video tomorrow pending this. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but there are other content creators out there like me who also do videos like me. I'm talking about all my video content creators. They know who they are out there. If you see my videos or if you are a follower of my content, comment, like, share, subscribe, notification bell on top of the video, and then most importantly, hit the like. Cause the more likes you hit, my video circulate and everybody get to see my video and then they can subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? So that's the most important thing right now, man. The Eagles have now they officially started cutting down their roster. They now got 75 players. They got to cut more to get to 53. It's gonna be a lot of surprises with all 32 teams cutting 7 players of the. Oh yeah, also they're going to be trades too. The Eagles have two guys that are eligible for trade. It's Andrew, what's the boy name? Andrew Dillard. I'm sorry, Andre Dillard, and wide receiver, what's his name? Jalen Rager. So teams have been calling and asking about them. So we'll see what Howie Roseman do with those 2 guys. Are they going to keep one or keep 2 or trade both? All that remains to be seen. Again, we'll find out between now and because Friday, because the trade deadline goes all the way through the week. So these guys could be traded before Friday. They really can be. It depends on the price that Howie Roseman is commanding for those 2 players for their probational position, because everybody's an offensive lineman, and offensive lineman can command at least a second round pick or a second and third round pick, depending on the price. Now, Rager's situation, I don't expect him to get no more. I expect Eagles don't get no more than a 5th or 6th or 7th round pick for him, or they can swap players and bring in another guy that I can take his roster spot. So a lot could go down between now and then. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me end the video on a high note. This is your boy, the Almighty Green Talons, intercepting a pass thrown by the quarterback, running into the end zone for the touchdown score, with the field goal kicker making the extra point to make it 7. You guys have a good night, and stay tuned for videos and more to come. Peace and enjoy.